YouTube, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I'm back. I got another video for y'all, but today y'all already know what we're doing today because it's been out for like a whole day and you haven't seen nothing from me. And the reason for that is because I purposely have not listened to this song and this album because I wanted it to be a real raw reaction. Man, y'all already know what it is. Today we're going to be reacting to Lecrae's joint. And we're going with the first song on the joint, Restore Me. We're going with the lyric video. Man, I can't tell y'all how excited I am. Hey, check this out. I'm about to be posting a video a little bit later. I'm going to show y'all real quick. Lecrae knows me a little bit personally, you know what I'm saying? I have some connections to the man, even though he doesn't know what I do. And one day when we become best friends, you know, we'll laugh about it. It'll be fun. But until then, I just want y'all to know that I am mad excited about this because if y'all know me, I love Lecrae. He's an inspiration to me, and I'm a big fan. Also, Donnie and Stuart are also big fans. So my man Donnie, my man Stuart, they're with me. You know what I'm saying? They're my partners. Oh yeah, Dave over here too. Don't worry, Dave right here. But you know what I'm saying? He's feeling sick today, so he's gonna be off camera. All right. That being said, let's go look at this video. Let's go look at the video. Here we go. Lecrae, Restore Me. Now the question is, will Lecrae do singing? Will Lecrae be singing in this album? I would have to say yes.
I lost everything I had inside a couple years. Lost my faith, I lost my mind, I lost a lot of tears. I spoke up about these.
Yeah, Lecrae did talk about that. He did talk about, you know, after he lost his DJ and going through Trayvon Martin and Tamir Rice and going through a lot of those situations and dealing with the backlash from the American church. He struggled with his faith, and then he also talked about him traveling to Egypt and encountering Christians who had been established for thousands of years. I think for him helped solidify his faith in God. But he talks about that journey he went through. Very interesting. You guys should go look up some of those interviews because they're really mind-blowing.
These problems that I saw outside, people turn their back on me. You would have swore I died. Molested, abused, abandoned, arrested, accused, and stranded. I grew up with all
okay, so that's the part that's even crazier to me because you wouldn't think that Lecrae would have all this jam-packed into his story because he, you know, you hear him in his older albums, just rap around Jesus, 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 just all this stuff. But the reality is Lecrae has been through some junk, you know what I'm saying? Molested by his babysitter, abandoned by his father. He's been abused by the police. Yeah, he's been through it. That brother's been through it. And the way that he is today, to see the man he is today, you can't tell me that man isn't an inspiration. Crazy, man. That's crazy.
All this trauma, it's nothing. Forget it happened 2 years later, it show up. Life is starting to blow up. Faith is starting to crumble.
This is the thing about this trauma, man. If y'all think that you've gone through this trauma and y'all think that y'all can just push forward and not deal with it, you are tripping. You are absolutely tripping. And Lecrae's one to acknowledge that. He said in one of his interviews that he, instead of running from it, he had to actually just face it. He had to face his problems and face the skeletons in his closet. And if you're not willing to do that, if you're thinking you're just going to run from it and not face it, then boy, you are mistaken because Lecrae's talking about 10 years later is hitting him. Like that junk doesn't go away. And so you gotta be ready to deal with it and surrender that stuff.
These critics starting to mumble, oh my God, I feel dead inside, feel like suicide. Gone too far to turn back, he said, boy, you telling lies. Was deep inside the trenches of the devil's lair. They say how you get up out. I just said a prayer.
That's really it. I mean, that's a simple answer. I mean, the reality is God wants you whole. He wants you healed. He wants you happy. He wants all these things for you. And if you're not really willing to recognize how big God is in comparison to your problems, then you're gonna end up being stuck. You're gonna be stuck for a minute. But I think Lecrae figured it out. He was like, man, it's prayer.
Use all this pain, use all this hurt to grow me. If that's what it takes to know what I'm worth, restore me, yeah, yeah. Use all this pain, use all this hurt to grow me, yeah. If that's what it takes to know what I'm worth, restore me.
Okay, if that was Lecrae singing, it actually sounded really good. I actually really, really like that. But that was a really good song, man. I really like that. That was a good way to set the tone for the album, to open it up, and to bring us into this journey we're about to go on. I really enjoyed that song. I think that is already one of the better songs in the album. I'm sad that it was too short, because the reality of it is it really did set a good tone for what we're going to experience in this album and what it takes to be restored. I'm really glad that Lecrae is one to write hope in his bars, but he starts it off letting us know, like, yo, I'm not just writing hope coming from a place that's all glitz and glamour. I'm actually offering y'all hope coming from a place that was as dark as it can be. Talking about being molested, abandoned, abused, you know what I'm saying? All these different things that he had to deal with growing up. He's coming from a place that you would think is absolute hopelessness, but he's offering hope because he knows where it came from. I like it, man. Lecrae, hey, keep it going, man. I'm excited. We're gonna do more of these albums today. I'm probably gonna release for y'all a few more videos today, and then we're gonna get going to the rest of the album. But y'all, I'm gonna react to this whole album just because y'all see this. I can't tell you how many Lecrae shirts I got. I mean, I got a ton. But we're gonna keep it rolling with these Lecrae joints because, man, I'm excited. I know Stuart was like that was hot. I know Donnie was like, yo, I'm gonna twirl my stick to this. That's what he said. He's got a little okay. Anyways, just forget what I said. All right. Thanks y'all for watching. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button if you want to subscribe and can help continue to grow the channel. Make sure y'all hit the like button if y'all like the video, and then hit the notification bell so you are aware when my videos pop up. Man, I want to continue to grow and grow this community. We've had great conversations in the comments, y'all. Great conversations. I've been encouraged. I've been really thankful to have a community like this that's helping me build me up and build each other up. So let's continue to do that. Thank y'all for watching. Hey, I'll see y'all in the next video. Get out my face.